Hey guys, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up your Windows environment for our course. The first thing you want to do is head to, say, download Visual Studio Code. And this first link here of code.visualstudio.com is the one you want to click on, and you want to click the Windows download. And it will automatically start downloading it for you. And now that that's done, you can just click this executable. Click I accept. Next, next, install. And this will install Visual Studio Code onto your laptop. The next thing we want to do is actually get Python. So you're going to come over here to your search, and you're going to search up CMD and then press enter. And this will get you into your terminal. And the only thing you need to do is literally type Python and press enter. And what will happen is it will open up your Microsoft Store, and you can click this install button on the Python version that is here for the time that you're watching this video. And then as this is getting ready to download, what you can do is actually head back to your VS Code, and we'll see that it's done, and we're just going to click finish. And Visual Studio Code should then pop up. And this is an old project actually. So what I'm gonna do is click File up here in the left corner, and I'm gonna click Open Folder. And then I am going to go into my folder, and let's actually create a new one. So if you go into your documents, actually, what we can do is click on New Folder here. And then we're going to name this Intro to Python. And we're going to press enter. And then we're going to select our folder and go into it. And then let's go ahead and check our Python download. And we'll see it's installing, and it's almost done. And now it's installed. And then to open your Visual Studio Code again, you can just go into your search and type Visual Studio Code, and it will be right here. And so now that we have Python installed, in your Visual Studio Code, click on this terminal button and click New Terminal. And then to test it, we're going to type Python and then space -- version and press enter. And then it'll show you the version of Python that you have installed. The next thing you want to do is actually create your first Python script. So we're going to click this new file button, which will create a file in our workspace, and I'm going to call it main.py. And .py is the extension for a Python file, like .pdf or .xlsx for Excel. And inside of our main.py file, we are going to type print, and in parentheses, and then quotes, hello world, and then hit Control S to save. And then what's going to happen is we're going to say in our terminal, Python main.py, and press enter, and we'll see that it actually prints hello world to our terminal screen, and we've run our first Python script. And so just to reiterate a couple of things, to open up your folder, what you can do is click File and open a folder to change your workspace. And to open your VS Code, it's either on your home screen, or you can click this search and type up Visual Studio Code, and you'll just click this one here. And so thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Hey guys, and in this video, we are going to be setting up our environment for the rest of this course on the Mac. So I am going to apologize for my audio quality. I can't use my microphone on my Mac. So first thing we're going to do is head over to our Safari, and we're going to download VS Code, or Visual Studio Code. And then you will get this link here, which is code.visualstudio.com, and you'll download the Mac version, and that will automatically start our download. Now, while this is running and downloading, the other thing we're going to do is set up our Python environment. So we're going to hit the Command key and the space bar to get our spotlight, and then we're going to search up terminal. and we're going to press enter on our terminal. And now this is an optional step, but Mac comes with the Python 3 already installed. So if you type Python 3 -- version and press enter, you should see Python and a version number. And so if you want to just type Python instead of Python 3, you actually have to create something called an alias for your terminal. And so what we're going to do is type vim ~.zshrc and press enter, and this will enter our vim editor. And in here what we're going to do is type alias. We're going to press the I button first, or any character to start typing, and then you're going to say alias python equals python 3, and then you're going to hit the escape key, Shift:\WQ, and press the return button, and then that will create that for you. And then you're going to type source ~.zshrc and press enter. And then when you type Python -- version, you'll see that you get your Python 3, which is exactly what we want. So now we can head over to our Finder, and if we go into our downloads, we'll see Visual Studio Code. And what we're going to do is just hit the command button and then drag this over to our applications. And then inside of our applications, we're going to drag a copy of this out onto our home screen here. So I'm going to double click this open, and it will verify some stuff that this is from who it is, from Microsoft. And then we can click open, and it will open our code editor. And so this is what we're going to be using to edit all of our code in this course. So the first thing you want to do is click on File and create a new, and click Open Folder. And I've already done this, but you're going to want to create an Intro to Python folder. So what I'm going to do is actually delete this. So I'll click Move to Trash, and I'll make a new folder for you. So I'll click New Folder, and we're going to call it Intro_to Python, and then click on the Create button. Then we'll click Open, and you'll get a view such as this. And now every time you want to open a folder or your workspace in VS Code, you'll just follow that same process of File, Open Folder, and then you'll navigate to the folder you want, and you'll click Open on the folder. And so now let's actually create our first Python file. So we're going to click this button here for a new file, and we're going to type main.py, and .py is the extension for Python files. And in here we're going to type print, and in parentheses, quotes, hello world, and I'm going to hit Command S to save our file. And then I'm going to open our terminal by clicking this terminal button and click New Terminal. And this is the exact same as this right here, just inside of our code editor. And to run a Python script, all you'll do now is type Python and then main.py and press enter, and you'll see that hello world gets printed out to our console. So running this print command will output this text into our terminal here. And again, you can say Python 3 if you didn't do the alias and say main.py and press enter. But I created the alias, so I no longer have to run Python 3. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in our first lecture.